Hey guys, welcome. Irrevocable Chaos Friday. Mark and Nate, or Nate or Mark, however the fuck you want to say it.
What the fuck?
That is the title of the show.
What the fuck?
God, how did you? This motherfucker. What would you like the title to be? What the fuck? But duh fuck. He made me say D-A.
Yeah.
What the
Look, I
fuck?
seen a motherfucker walking down the alley today, right? With a motherfucking, this motherfucker, and I don't know whether he was working or not, I couldn't tell because it looked like he was just a weird motherfucker. He just walking up and down the alley with a goddamn hoodie on and a goddamn hard hat. The fuck?
A hoodie and a hard hat? It's hot out.
Yeah, a hoodie and a hard hat.
Was he Mexican?
No, he's a nigga.
Okay, then there's no fucking way. Because I know in Texas, Mexicans wear the hard hats. They look like they're sweating like a mother, but they just are not. With the sun, they just work so damn long that they don't want the sun beating down on them. They know exactly what they can do and what they can't do.
Yeah, that part.
You know, but that no.
Yeah, I was just like, Amanda was like, she was like, Bestie, come here, look at this motherfucker. And I go out and I'm like, the fuck? No, this nigga don't look like he.
Did he have the shoes on? Did he at least have work boots or nothing?
Nah.
Just a hard hat with a hoodie on.
Yeah, it's some gym shoes.
Don't tell me that the hoodie was over the hard hat.
Nah.
Okay, good.
And if you would have had one of them motherfucking lime green things on or the orange fucking vest
Temp
things on,
leopard,
then I'd been like,
yeah.
okay, this nigga working. But no, this nigga just walking down this motherfucking street with a.
If he doesn't have a vest on, there's no way he's working.
With a hard hat.
No.
The fuck?
And tennis shoes?
Yeah. You know you're not working on no job site with no tennis shoes.
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah.
Now, there are laborers that'll send out when you're just doing general labor and stuff like that. You know, like Trillium and fucking power work or whatever the hell they are.
Yeah, when they send you out somewhere, but not on the job site where you're doing construction.
No.
You gotta have a steel toe.
And he didn't have no bag, no nothing.
Nothing. I told you about these meth head motherfuckers.
Oh my god,
around
that's probably where my fucking shit went.
That's exactly where it went. You already know. I told you.
I know, because I can't find that motherfucker for the life of me.
I told you one day I came in the house at 2 o'clock in the morning. I just come in the crib, leave the door, leave the doors unlocked because I was coming back out, and I come out, the door open, my motherfucking glove box open, and all my cologne and shit gone. I'm like, what? That fast?
That quick?
That fast?
It's like they're watching. There's nothing that's so convenient, though.
My dumb ass, though, when I was on the south side, right, I had a 84 Cutlass, right, burgundy, beating like a motherfucker, had sound. When I say beating, I had sounds in it. I had like 412s.
Oh, yeah.
And I just ran in a motherfucker crib for not even 2 minutes, come back out, car gone. What the fuck?
Are you serious?
Yeah, bro.
You didn't hear it take off?
I caught no. And
so they shut that shit down?
Yeah, it was snowing like a motherfucker too, man.
Oh, so it was quiet.
I didn't have the music on or nothing. No. And I don't do
just
that
purring,
when I pull up the people. Yeah, just purring. And I come out not even 2 minutes later, bro, and car gone. So my stupid ass, I call the police, right? Because I want my insurance.
Yeah.
Or
well, you
whatever.
have to, kind of, yeah.
So I call the police. Police come, take their report, and they say, oh, yeah, by the way, you got a warrant for probation violation.
Oh, shit.
Turn around. So I go to the county.
You didn't know, though, obviously.
No, I
can see in your face.
Fuck, no, I mean, I kind of figured because I absconded. I ain't reported in 4 months.
Oh, okay.
So,
well, yeah.
So, yeah. So I go.
I called the police and ran.
Bruh.
Mother
I ain't running from the motherfuckers, man, because that's another charge. I don't want no smoke.
No, I'm saying before they got there. Yeah.
I was just like, fuck it, I'm going to take my chance. It's 50-50. Yeah. And shit.
That they're actually going to look you up why they're taking a report.
It was really 100. Fuck, 50 out the window. It was 100.
They needed Mr. Clark.
You going to jail, nigga. You going to jail.
Come here.
I'm like, oh my god. And they talk to you, take your report, all that shit. And then they be like, oh, by the way.
Oh, by the way. It's either you get a fix-a ticket or
when they said that, no, it wasn't no fucking fix-a ticket. There wasn't gonna be none of that. It was a probation violation. So
I know, but I'm just saying, dude.
So then they take me to jail and shit, right? So I'm in jail. Later on at night, motherfucking deputy come by and knock on the bars. Clark, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, yes, sir. And he said, they found your car. I said, good. He said, no, not good. It's burnt to a crisp. They found it in the car wash on North Douglas, on the north side.
By the strip club?
Yeah, by the car wash
right when you go around the corner.
Yeah. It used to be a car wash, now it's the Marathon.
It used to be a liquor store But didn't it? Was
No.
the drive-in liquor store right there in the corner? Was
No.
that the one you're talking about?
No, the drive-in liquor store is on Portage.
But they had one over here too.
I
by the
never knew
strip
that.
club. Yeah, on the corner where you go up to West Main.
Yeah.
Right there when you turn.
Yeah.
Right there on the left-hand side. It was horrible to get to. Worst place.
Yeah, no, I never seen it over
Yeah.
there.
You couldn't turn left if you wanted to.
Oh, okay.
But you could only if you're coming around going to the strip club or
Yeah.
going to Checker Cab or whatever.
Yeah.
And they
no,
have the
Checker Cab was always on North Street. Always.
No, I'm talking about the manufacturing Checker Cab. I'm not talking about Checker
I
Cab.
thought that was on fucking down there by
No,
off of
it was
Riverview.
on Douglas. So the actual Checker Cab manufacturing company for the whole United States.
Yeah.
If you go down there, it's a nice, beautiful brick building right there.
Okay.
That used to be Checker Cab, and right across the street was an old auto body shop.
Well, see, when I was young,
and then the strip club was
because
one more down.
It used to be by James River, off of Riverview.
That was the cab company.
No. That's where they manufactured the Checker
Oh,
Cabs at. back
okay.
then,
So that's
when
where
I
they
was young.
that's where they moved it though.
Probably.
Yeah, because they were getting big with New York and Chicago. Everybody had a
well, they
Checker
were
Cab.
everywhere.
Yeah,
They were
yeah.
all across the country,
Yeah.
especially in the big cities.
That's why it's surprising with all the cabs, and correct me if I'm wrong, with all the yellow cabs that you saw throughout the country, okay, all the big cities, they had this little stupid manufacturing plant over here, and it should have been like one GM plant, right?
Yeah.
No, it was just they just kept spitting out cars, same exact fucking car, just boom, boom,
Ugly
boom,
as
boom.
fuck.
You gotta say though, the rounded shit's a lot better than the box shit.
No, the box shit was better than the rounded shit.
really
The rounded
think so?
shit was ugly as fuck.
Really?
The only thing I liked about the rounded one, it was more spacious, and they had that third seat that you had to flip down on the side of the
That
ball
actually
there.
came. Do you know Checker Cab? That design actually came from England. If
Oh,
you look
okay.
at all their cabs, they're actually like that.
Okay.
But they're usually Rolls Royces or some stupid shit because
But them
that's
bitches
European.
they had plenty of space in them though.
Oh, yeah.
You had leg room in them motherfuckers. But yeah, anyway, yeah.
Fucker was on fire?
Yeah. And he was like, "Nope, not good."
I like how
When
he said that.
found it.
No.
It was on fire, burnt to a crisp. No good no more. I'm like, you motherfucker. He walked off smiling like he thought the shit was funny.
He probably did. I bet you they played rock, paper, scissors just to see who could
Man.
tell you.
But I was like, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. I got insurance on that bitch.
Yeah.
So, but fuck, I couldn't do nothing about it until I got out of jail. And I think, fuck, when did I get out of jail? I don't think that
So was that when you were with Hiller?
No, I was never with Hiller.
I thought no, not Jerry. Veronica.
Amy Hill.
I thought it was Veronica.
No, not
Hill.
Veronica Hill. I never had her.
Oh, Amy Hill. You said.
Amy Hill,
Oh.
Veronica Hiller, and the other one, I can't remember her name, Julie Clark. Julie Clark, that's who I had.
She didn't take pity on you with
I
the
had
Clark
Julie
last
Clark,
name?
but we called them the three witches because they would come to your house, all three of them.
Even Clark, even having this last same name. I'm
Yeah.
not trying to.
Bro, she
but
was
seriously.
mean as fuck.
Really?
Yeah, bro, she was like.
Because
super-
sometimes if you
she
have
was-
something
she
like
was
similarity,
mean.
that they won't be.
She was mean as fuck. And I think, like, shortly after that, when I got out, I had got put on tether. And with Amy Hill. Yeah, she was mean as fuck, bro. She was.
I've heard of her, but I thought you said Amy Clark.
No, Amy Hill, Julie Clark.
Julie Clark, okay.
And Veronica Hiller.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is Jerry Hiller's wife.
And then they had Jerry Hiller and one other guy who was actually really cool. He looked like a fucking dodo bird, dude. You remember him? He almost looked like a shitty fucking court-appointed attorney.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I know, because there was 3 women in felony and 2, and I had Jerry Hiller, the asshole, the hook.
My PO was cool as fuck though, Cynthia Fenton. Never forget her name. She was real nice, very soft spoken, older woman. Gorgeous for her age. And she was really, really nice. But she was like, she ain't playing no games though.
Yeah. Probably tell her the truth, and if you do, you might get a chance to get
Yeah,
laid.
so she was just like, what the fuck? What were you doing? And I was like, wasn't thinking.
My car got stolen?
No. She was asking
Oh,
me
just on other shit?
about absconding.
Oh, I got
Yeah.
you.
And so I was like, I don't know. I just wasn't thinking.
Yeah.
A lot of family shit. Just had a kid, And she was like, well, I want my time back. I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
Oh, yeah.
She was like, well, you need to take 4 months tether or 4 months K-Pep. I said, shit, give me the tether. At least I'm
Oh,
at
she
home.
gave you either or?
Yeah.
Or
She
both?
let me choose.
Oh, she let you.
She let me choose.
So 4-4.
Yeah, but I fucked up. Remember I told you I fucked up on tether and wind up having to go
But
to
that was not your fault.
I went to jail.
That
yeah,
wasn't
it
your
was.
fault.
I caught a fucking drug case.
Oh, I thought that was the one. Oh, no, you were in KPEP when they called,
No,
and then they gave you back
that
your,
was,
job.
That was after the fact.
Okay, all right.
No, when I was on tether, I fucking caught a drug case, and yeah,
Completely, boom.
So
done.
I got locked up and no bond, and I had to hire a lawyer. All that shit, went through all that shit, and then after that was said and done, after the year I did in the county, I had to go do fucking 3 months in KPEP.
3 months of minimum.
Yeah. So yeah, my dumb ass.
I was so pissed when they gave me 60.
I was an idiot when I was a kid. But we all are when we're
Yeah.
young. You know, we do. Fuck it. You know, we got that fucking mentality.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, when I did that 60 days, and then they were like, oh, yeah. I was like, oh, KPEP, cool, whatever. And then I was starting to talk.
Cool.
No, and then I was starting to talk to people, and they're like, do you even know what KPEP is? I'm like, no. They're like, dude, you're fucked.
Yeah, KPEP's
And then they told, I was like, so I can't get out and go home real quick,
all
and
you
then
gotta
I'll
do
go
is-
report to KPEP?
When you acclimate
Like,
to
no.
the motherfucking program, then you know it ain't so bad. Once you get everything, and once you work in a job and you get cool with the security,
The job
and the
thing.
counselors,
The job
and
is
shit,
what you need.
because you're out of the building.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
And you need to stay out of there as long, pick up any shift you can.
Bro, it was this faggot motherfucker in there, and he lived on Hayes Park across the street from me. White boy named Paul Green. Never forget him. This motherfucking faggot, and he was gay as all hell.
So he was gay, though.
Yeah, he was fucking gay. Yeah.
Okay, so
He was
complete
gay.
flamer. Everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So he's not a fag like me, guys.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
Dude, he's gay. He ain't gay.
But this faggot
You know what I was
motherfucker.
saying, motherfucker.
This faggot motherfucker. And I couldn't, and not because he was gay that I couldn't stand him. He had a fucked up disposition. Like, he was just a weird motherfucker.
Okay,
He
I'm
would-
going to ask you the dumbest question. Disposition, you mean demeanor?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
And he would say and do the craziest shit. And I just be like the shit that make you just shake your head like,
Almost like I don't even want to hate you, but I fucking just can't stand you. Right
yeah.
now. Yeah.
And I just be like, cause see, I was the resident counselor. So I was,
Oh, so you upped your game in fucking K-pop.
yeah, I did. I was over.
Oh, shit.
I was over all the crews.
Yeah.
Like the kitchen crew, bathroom crew, all that shit. I was over.
There was
so
only
I
like 2 of you,
responsible-
no matter what.
No, it was just me.
Oh, so when I was there, there was 2.
And so I used to have to, after everybody was supposed to be done with their jobs, after all the crews were supposed to be done with their jobs, I used to have to walk behind them with this fucking checklist and make sure that it was checked off before I handed it in.
Yeah,
you know?
I remember that shit.
So this motherfucker Paul Green, this faggot motherfucker, he
Wait, is he a motherfucker or a real motherfucker?
this,
You said it so many times, right? I don't even think you put anything in between them.
he wouldn't like he hated to do his job, so I used to fuck with him
was
too,
a
Mark.
lazy
I ain't gonna
fag?
lie, he was a lazy fag. So I used to first I had him on kitchen crew, right?
Well, you know he was a bottom then.
He was on, yeah, he was definitely a bottom. But I had his ass on the kitchen crew, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he loved being on the kitchen crew, right? Because you could eat,
Yeah.
you know, you get your feel and all that, especially if you ain't got no money in that bitch
Yeah.
to go to the vending machines. Because you didn't get commissary, it's vending machines.
You had to bring it in. If you got to go home, you got to bring in money, but they take it right then.
No, you can only have like back
Like,
then.
I think
you
it was
could-
like $10.
No, it's 50.
See, I know it wasn't
Yeah.
not with even me. It was
No,
50.
when I was there, it was 50.
I had to leave my
You
money
can
in
have
the car.
you can have $50 on you, but you got to keep it in your locker. The cash you got to keep in your locker.
I do remember. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So you had to keep it in there, like your cigarettes and all that. So you got to keep it in your locker.
Yeah.
And so anyway, this motherfucker, he didn't clean the bathroom right, and okay. Let me back up a little bit. So he pissed me off one day, right? So I took his
So
ass.
you controlled. Hold on. You controlled the upstairs. Remember, there was a 3rd floor where everybody was, and then
Yeah.
there was a 2nd floor.
No, I controlled all the crews.
So you controlled
I had to oversee
everybody
all
in
the
that
crews,
building.
right? All the crews.
God, they must have loved you.
Kitchen
dude.
crew, cleaning crew, bathroom crew, all that shit. The cleaning crew mainly did like the main area, the common area where everybody sat and watched TV at.
Yep. Right
And
as you walk in.
Yeah,
Yep.
and then you had your kitchen crew, and then you had the bathroom crew.
Study, the bathroom.
Yeah. But the cleaning crew, they had to clean like all the common areas, the classrooms and all that shit, right? Hallways, all that, right?
Yeah.
So this motherfucker, I go into the kitchen one night, and because I can go in the kitchen anytime I wanted to, because I was resident
Resident
counsel.
Yeah.
right? So I go into the kitchen whenever
He was
I
like the
walk.
president of all of us cons.
Yeah, that type
Even worse.
of shit. That type of shit. But everybody was cool except for this faggot motherfucker. So I'll be like, nigga, so he did. Motherfuckers was coming to me talking about some, man, Paul ain't do this, Paul ain't do that, Paul ain't do that. And you the crew chief.
Yeah.
You the kitchen chief.
You're the boss.
Yeah.
It's no different than any job, really.
So, you know what I did? You see, I wanted to fuck with him anyway. I was always waiting on him to give me a reason. What I do? Put the nigga on bathroom duty. Oh, shit. He did not like that.
Put a flaming fag on bathroom duty that probably doesn't want to touch
Get
nothing.
your faggot ass in there and clean them goddamn toilets, you nasty motherfucker.
I wouldn't go take a shit.
This motherfucker. So, he got so mad. Mark. When I took
the vindication in your face?
when I took him off the kitchen crew and put his ass on the bathroom crew, that motherfucker flat called me a nigger.
Now, it was an A or was
No,
an
hard
IES?
Hard R.
Oh, he added the R to it?
Yeah.
The ER.
Hard R.
Oh, and he was a flamer.
You know what I did? You just made my day even better. I went down and snitched on him. Not snitched. I told his ass, come with me. We going to the security office.
Yep.
So I told the security, and at the time happened to be a nigga.
That's
Carl.
Terry.
No, Carl.
Terry was there too.
No, it
yeah.
was Carl at that time. And I said, Carl, this motherfucker just called me a nigger. He said, what? He said, did anybody else hear it? I said, oh yeah. He said, go get him. So I went and grabbed the rest of the crew.
This is back
and
in
they
the
was
day.
like,
This is
and
bad.
they was like, yeah, he did that. Carl was like, PRV,
You're fucked.
fucked him up.
Oh yeah, you're fucked.
Fuck this
Can't
whole
do shit.
Fuck the whole rest of his
Phone's
stay
gone.
up.
Everything.
Fuck the whole rest of his stay up, bruh.
Well, just because.
And
he said
then
that
so
to
the
him.
next, I don't know if it was the weekend, but when the counselors came and got me, I had came in from work, and the counselors came and got me. And they was like, "Did Paul call you? And did Green call? They don't call you by first name, call you by last name." They said, "Did Green call you a nigger?" And I was like, "Yes, he did." He said it right to my face, like he was this close to my face when he said it. And they was like, "Well, we have the reports from the other residents that heard him call you that." And I said, "Yes, he called me that because he was mad because he wasn't doing his job in the kitchen."
Yeah.
And I put him on bathroom crew.
Yeah.
It's on.
No, go ahead. Yeah. That's fine.
And oh, they tore his ass up, bruh.
Oh, I bet.
This motherfucker had to ride the bus every weekend for the rest of his stay. He had to go to bed at 9 o'clock every night.
Yep. Because 9 o'clock, you go to.
Yeah.
But you can't. So you can come out of your room at any time.
Well,
Well,
if
you
he was
go
on-
bathroom
no,
shit.
no,
The PRV,
yeah,
you had to
yeah,
get
you
permission
don't-
first to go to the
Yeah,
bathroom.
yeah, and then riding the
Anything
bus
you-
is a motherfucker.
Dude, that's horrible.
Yeah, no, I fucked him
You gotta
up.
wake up like 2 hours early.
Yeah, no, I
sometimes.
fucked him up, bro.
He bet you when you're going.
I was waiting on his bitch ass to give me a chance. So then, okay, after that, right, I catch his. When I get out of K-Pep, right, I got a house on Hayes Park, right.
Yeah.
Now his parents live across the street from me. So did he. And
No
I
shit.
didn't notice until I went to K-Pep. I didn't know that he lived like kitty, like fucking.
He didn't know that.
He go out his back door into the alley and do whatever the fuck he gonna do. I don't know. I never seen him come out the front door. So one day I called his
because
ass
he
out.
likes back doors.
One day, yeah, that part. Yeah.
Had to, guys. Had to.
So one day his dumb ass let me see him. I'm on my porch smoking and shit, right? This is after I got a K-Pep. And he got out after I did. So is that the fag?
I know you would say that too.
I say, Paul. That motherfucker look over at me. That motherfucker took off running. Nuh-uh,
really?
nigga, I'm right behind your ass. He got lucky though, because he ran in the side door on his house.
How old were you?
I was gonna fuck him up. Probably like 19, 20.
So we were still fast back then.
Yeah. But that motherfucking fag was fast.
He's faster.
Shit.
Did he white Hussein Bull your ass?
Man.
He said
Man.
no.
But I left him alone after that. I just did that for shits and grins.
Well, he probably didn't know that. He was probably scared shitless after that.
Yeah,
He's
but
like, oh shit, I didn't pay attention.
Yeah.
I'm a dumbass fag.
Yeah. So
And out of all shit, he's kitty corner right there.
I left him alone because I didn't want to disrespect his parents.
Yeah. Were they cool though?
We
Obviously.
never really talked.
No.
No, but still, though, disrespecting somebody's parents is,
You're big on elders like me.
Yeah.
But still, like
Yeah.
I like how you say it. But no, you say it like you kind of met them, and you're like, fuck,
Well, we did. I
your
did
son's
meet
a piece
him.
of shit. But
No. His dad. After that incident, right? His dad comes over to my house the next day.
oh, so he saw it or something?
I guess he told him about it.
Oh,
I don't know if he's seen it or not.
oh
But
shit.
his dad was funny as fuck, and he was like, he asked me my name. I told him my name. I had already been living there for like over a year, but mind you, I was in KPEP and in jail for like a year.
Half of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much.
And
oh yeah, no, the year.
Yeah,
Yeah. The whole
yeah.
thing.
And so he was like, hey, I appreciate you not beating up my son.
He
And
actually said that.
yeah, and he was like, I know that he's an asshole and he's gay. And I said, gay has nothing to do with it. Him being gay has absolutely nothing to do with it. Your son is just, like you said, he's an asshole. And he was like, I know he is. But he was like, I just appreciate it. I appreciate you respecting our home and our property. And I said, of course, you don't have to worry about me. I'm not going to fuck with him ever again. I just did that for shits and giggles.
What is that?
Laughed.
What when you have your son's gay and he's white, and then you come over, he doesn't even have balls. He's just a pedo man at that point.
Being a father.
But you know what? I bet you're like, I can't believe I made him laugh, and he actually agreed on it.
Yeah.
But that's cool.
Yeah.
He knows.
He knew, yeah. He know. I mean, who don't know their child?
I bet you fucking went back in there and gave him at least a verbal fucking just.
You know what?
Dude.
And the thing is, I've never seen him since that day.
Are you serious?
Never.
Never
Not one time.
trying to get out back door?
No, not one time. I think he was backdooring it.
Well, and we all know he was.
What the fuck?
But do you think his dad just was like, get the fuck out of here?
I don't know what he did. I have no clue. Like I said, I barely even talked to his parents because you never really seen them outside either. Because everybody, we had alleys behind the house.
Yeah.
So everybody, all your cars are
Where you
parked in
park-
the back in the garage
That's like
and all that
Texas.
stuff.
That's
So
like
you would
Texas,
always
too. Yeah.
go out and come in the back door.
Yeah, that's like Texas.
Yeah.
Every
If you
subdivision
had
in
like
Texas,
an
you
event
have
or something,
yeah.
like if you were barbecuing, maybe you might be in the front, but everybody barbecues in the backyard.
Yeah,
Nobody,
because
nobody really barbecues in the front. Some people do, but
Yeah, because in my second house, like if you looked at it, when you would have to go in the back, and that's where my garage was.
Yeah.
Then you pull in, and then boom, right, you'd open up the gate.
Yeah.
And there was a pool, and blah blah blah, and then you walked in the back door all the time, or you went in the garage door into the house, which I never did.
I've always wanted.
But in the front, the only
next
time I went
house
out
that
front was to get
is gonna have
mail.
a fucking pool. I've always wanted a pool.
Don't get the above ground. Get the
No,
Get
I
the,
had one already where I had the above ground. No, I don't want a fucking above ground.
And here, to tell you the truth, if you're gonna do it here,
I'm not
like
doing
in the
shit
south.
here.
No, I'm saying wherever you move, it's
Oh.
the south. No matter what, wherever you move, the south or the north, I'll tell you what, you don't want a pool with chlorine. What you want them to do is just fucking do salt water. You don't have to do all that shit. It's a lot cheaper. Do on demand if you want to heat it. And what I mean on demand, what it'll do
I know what
is,
the fuck on demand is.
I don't
bitch.
know. A lot of people don't know.
The fuck?
Even people in construction don't know what the fuck that shit is.
I know what on demand is. On demand heating, where you just click the fucking button and it warms up the
Yeah,
pool.
yeah, you set it and boom, done. Yeah,
Yeah.
just give spurts instead
Yeah.
of all at once. You know?
See, the problem with you is,
A lot of people don't
motherfucker,
understand that.
you think you're the only smart guy in the room.
No, actually,
it.
the only reason I said that is just what I just said. A lot of the people that I know in construction don't even know what the fuck it is. That's why I said it like that. I didn't know if you did. It's not colors, not people. Dude, no, the guys just
It's
don't
like
know.
an on-demand hot water tank.
It's like geothermal, yeah, too as well.
Not geothermal.
Geothermal, just you run it a different way underground. But anyways, no, I wasn't trying to insult your intelligent asshole. People are dumb in my world sometimes, man. And they're in construction.
This motherfucker, I ain't seen a grown man eat a box of Mike and Ike's in I don't know how long. This motherfucker got two of them.
Well, they didn't have my suckers. I was kind of pissed, actually.
They didn't have your suckers?
No, they didn't have the germs. They had the fucking caramel ones with the apple on it.
I got something for you to suck on, you fucking fag.
Is that how long Jess has been gone?
No.
Oh.
There she go, right there. Hit that mic. already?
Yeah, it just went up. It just downloaded.
Okay, good shit.
Yeah. Forgot you had this. Man, that's what happened, man. I didn't download some of the shit because I left
it was on that.
because you asked me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, shit. So I was like, yeah, let's just go live. We don't have to do that shit anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know why we didn't keep going live. There we go. Perfect. And the last one's uploading right now.
Okay. So is this one gonna upload to the live while we're going after we go live?
This is actually we're live. So as soon as we're done, it's already there because it's when we talk.
Oh.
It's already there uploading as we talk.
Okay.
So those when we do that on like the camera and shit like that,
Yeah.
and we can edit and do whatever we want. You know,
Yeah.
if we say something stupid. That's like when remember I told you when we started rambling. And I was like, and then I looked at you and I didn't even know that shit was up. Jimmy told me that shit was up, and I was like, "Wait, hold on." Oh, and that's why I started thinking. Remember, I said, "Nate, we're still on, dude." It was like 3.5 hours.
Oh,
and it was
yeah,
like
yeah.
a third one, and we just, and even Jimmy goes, "Dude, you guys didn't even know." But I didn't think you guys knew that you guys were online. But then I knew it at the end because he watched it all the way through. He goes, "Man, it was like 3 hours and 27
That
minutes."
motherfucker sat there for 3 hours and watched 3.5 hours and watched that shit?
Yeah. He was high off that shit. Those are the edibles that we
fuck?
took of his.
Oh, yeah.
Those are his that he gave me. Yeah.
Yeah, bro, I was high as a bitch off those. I won't eat one of them bitches again.
Oh, dude, you should see the one that Uncle... So I went to go eat with Uncle Brock yesterday.
Yeah.
I was supposed to meet him at Parkview, right in Richland, right there.
Yeah.
It used to be the old Sarah's or whatever the hell. But I was just there to eat and have a cup of coffee with him, talk a little bit.
What, for like breakfast or something?
Yeah, breakfast. Yeah, dude, I met him there at 9:30, right?
Yeah.
And we're supposed to meet at 9, but he said that he had to go take his kids or his grandchildren to school or whatever. And so he got back, met him at 9:30. We were in there for 15 minutes. I didn't even get through an unsweet tea. He didn't even get through his coffee. And he looks at me, he goes, "What are you doing? Are you hungry?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, I just ordered a fruit cup, but I had a shake on the way here, a protein shake." And he goes, "Fuck it, let's get out of here." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Let's do a podcast." And he's like, "Hey, you got anything?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like,
No, he
give
didn't.
Yep, dude.
No,
it's already
he
uploaded
didn't.
right now, dude. I just uploaded them. I wanted to watch one. Dude, there was 3 of them. This, talk about, and he was like, so you know how he acts, in front of Charlie. Charlie, he watched a little bit of it, and he's like, "Oh, Brock," and Brock's like, "Oh, I got demon," like me and I say, "Oh yeah, what you doing? What you doing? Okay, you fucking that him." He's like, "Dude, I got fucking demon here scratching my back, and I got God saying hello." He said that he was high for 48 hours. He said I had to stay in the garage.
Edible? I told you, dude, when I woke up that next morning, bro, I was still fucking high.
Dude, you're gonna laugh though when we were going through this, and now I'm as high as him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, he's probably higher because he doesn't do it as much.
Yeah.
And you and I already did, and blah blah blah. But anyways, so I did the same amount, right? Not even a full one like you and I did.
Yeah.
Just half. And dude, he would stop halfway through because he rambles, and then he'd be like, "Mark, what were we just talking about?" And I'm like, then I have to sit there and I have to tell him what we're talking about,
Does he know that he rambles?
Yes, he even said it every single time. He goes, "I know I'm rambling, but now I don't know what I'm saying."
I think we all do when it comes to a certain point.
Oh,
especially when you're high and then you fucking start drinking and shit. Yeah, everybody fucking rambles like a motherfucker.
Oh,
I
should
don't care,
dude. You would have laughed. He went through more fucking beef jerky, more crackers without nothing on it, and he had every condiment.
What kind of beef jerky was it?
I had jalapeno Cajun.
That sounds
that was from. He had some today too. It was from the Texas Corners beef jerky place.
That sounds good.
Yeah,
I don't think I ever had
Max actually brought it to us.
But I love. Like
That's where I got that sausage that I gave you.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, the cheese and
I ate the fuck out of that shit.
Dude, I was actually craving it, and I was like, "Where the fuck did I get it from?"
Oh damn!
Because I wanted to go pick because it was
You know
so
what I did?
moist.
You know what I did with it? The last roll you had brought me, sliced that bitch up, put it in the skillet, fried it up like salami, sliced it up, not too thick, but just the right way, and sliced that shit up, put it in the skillet.
So you're talking about the summer sauce?
Yeah.
Okay.
Browned it up, and then fucking just rip that shit apart and dip it in mustard.
So wait,
Bam.
you browned it up just like a sear type deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just seared it.
Yeah.
Yep. And just dipped it in mustard.
And obviously took off the plastic and that was
No,
that good.
Mark, I left the fucking plastic on there. I ate it and it was hanging out my ass when I went to go take a shit, you stupid motherfucker. Of course I took it off.
At least he can get it out.
Oh, fuck.
It's like a tampon for your ass.
Oh, fuck.
I'm kidding, man. That was a stupid thing for me to say, but I have to capitalize on it a little bit.
Fucking clown.
Oh,
No,
man.
but that shit was good as fuck. But I love jalapeno and cheddar summer sausage.
Well, I got more of that.
With a kick.
I got more of it now.
But I got one, I believe, from the Richland Meat Market right there on the corner.
That's where I got it, actually.
Yeah.
That's actually.
And I got one, and it was habanero and was it Swiss or Gouda? Smoked Gouda.
Gouda usually, yes.
It was
Gouda.
habanero and smoked Gouda in that motherfucker.
Okay.
Man, that motherfucker was I ain't had one better yet.
You know what and this is not jerky, but there was a place right before when I stayed in Hudson, Wisconsin. Then there's St. Croix River, and then you got in Minnesota. And man, I'll tell you what, they have great restaurants on there. But there was a meat market, of like a full blown meat market. They did all their own sausages and shit. Mm-hmm. Dude, I used to go get the blue cheese and blue cheese and jalapeno. I'll tell you what, when you cut into it, and you know, like a real brat when it's homemade, you know, they do their own scans. It was brats, yeah.
The casing,
but they do their own, you know, the
casing.
kidney, you know, whatever it is, or intestine. Yeah. But you know how it's little
casing.
Pops a little bit?
Yeah.
Just a tap.
Gives that snap.
Yes. And it sounds like a steam engine. You don't have to deal a little bit. That's when you pull it off and you cut it, and they had more blue cheese and shit like that. But it was that nice creamy blue cheese. It's like goat cheese. It takes a certain temperature just to make it perfect, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, dude, you landed that thing.
Did you put them on a grill?
Just a grill. You never did anything. You don't put them in the microwave or no. Even what some people put them in water. You don't do that, or they put them on a cookie tray. No, it's got to go on the grill. Because you got to have that little texture too.
Yeah,
you can't just have it
got to go on
smooth.
the grill. I don't fuck around.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm being lazy, I will put them in a cast iron skillet and sear them off, and then pop them in the oven for a few minutes, and then I fuck them up, and they'll still be decent, but they won't be as good as the grill.
Everything's better on the grill, man.
Everything.
Even actually, crab legs are better on the grill.
Never had them.
I've always steamed them. And then my mom, what she would actually take them, what she would do is steam them for about 5 minutes on very high, and then but never undo the tinfoil. But it was all steamed from butter. Yeah, that's it. Like one, if she did a pound, it was one stick of butter.
Real flavor to it.
Yes, correct. But you would put the salt in it, but it had to be sea salt.
You're talking about the brats?
No, I'm talking about the crab legs now.
Oh, okay.
Crab legs. Because she wants them grilled.
Yeah.
So what she would do is steam them really quick, not even for 5 minutes. Just boom, high on steam, boom, let it go, get the moisture in them. Yeah. Then she would always have them sliced beforehand. Yeah. Okay. Then she would transfer them really quick, do the tinfoil, fucking huge ass bag, but she would put in, for every pound, she'd put in a huge stick of butter. Yeah. Always had to be that butter, what is it, the Land O'Lakes butter. Yeah. Period. But it had to be the Irish Land O'Lakes. Okay. Couldn't be the regular. Yes. So I had to add that salty. Creamier and salty. Okay. Yeah. And then she would say, okay, put on one side 15 minutes and do it on the other side 15 minutes. Always on high, no matter what. Doesn't matter if it gets to 600. Doesn't matter if it stays at 400. That's what you do.
What,
just
close
the top. Okay. Because you got the tinfoil. Yeah. Oh my God! The first time I had them, literally, when you take out the shell because they were already cut, and you go like this with the king crab, you can't do it with snow or anything. You got to do it with king.
Yeah, got it. Yeah.
As soon as you do this, remember you take a fork and try to get it out. Yep. Fuck no! You would cut some of the knuckles and just pull it. Yeah. And then would pull the actual tendons out, and then you just go like this, open it, and it would just fall. You didn't need butter with it. You didn't need nothing. You just take it right.
The way you're describing it right now is like you sound like you're ready to come.
Sometimes.
Mark.
That's how delicious. You know, you foodies. Come on, and you know too.
No, I don't.
Because you know you're a foodie, and that you would say the same.
I probably would have tried that because that sounds good. Oh. But I don't just like fucking crab or lobster. But if the lobster, if you put it on the smoker.
Well, it's like you said, lobster has to be done correctly.
Yeah. You have to wood grill it.
It's a hard thing to do, man.
Not really.
People make it dry as fuck all the time.
Well, what you do is in order not to make it dry, right? You poach it first, right? Yep. Just for a minute in hot water. Yep. Then you put that motherfucker. You put the main tails, not the rock. I don't like the rock tail. You put the motherfuckers down on the smoker for about 5 minutes. Them motherfuckers are bad as fuck.
So have you ever actually cooked a lobster that's alive?
No.
Okay, I'm going to tell you this and just be open to it. I don't like doing that, okay? But remember when you go into like certain places, like even Red Lobster used to have the tank and you used to pick one? Okay. I'll tell you what, I know some people say it's inhumane or whatever, but lobster tail coming out of frozen, like going to Sam's and getting a nice lobster tail frozen, you got to unfroze it. You got to thaw it out, blah, 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 right? It loses something. But when you throw a real lobster in a boiling pot, you don't have to do any of that shit. Because all of a sudden, it's no different than you and me getting frozen in time or something like that. Everything, all your nutrients, all your blood flows. It's like cryo. What we talked about cryo.
Yeah.
It goes right to your actual it takes everything from your extremities and does it into your organs, your life support type deal. That's why people get decapitated, whatever, it doesn't matter. They get frostbite and they have to lose a limb, type deal. They're stupid and go climbing.
Yeah.
Fucking idiots. Granted, I understand the appeal, but yeah, it's the same thing. It really is. But it just makes it more juicy, all the flavors, because everything from all around their body is right there in that tail. Yeah. That's their nucleus. It's actually their tail.
Well, you got to remember, I just told you, motherfucker, I only like it one way. If I eat it. And most of the time, I do not opt to eat it.
True that. But you also said that about my mom's cooking.
What about it?
Oh no, my mom's is the best. Which all of us kids say that, and you were like, you even said to my mom, and she laughs at it too.
What?
Because she watched one of the episodes that you said, your mom doesn't cook as good as my mom and my grandma. Hey, dude, you didn't even have to say it to her. Well, you did, but. Dude, that's why she keeps cooking for you, because she's like, I have to bring Nate back to what it is to actually have somebody cook a meal for
mother.
A mother cook, yes, a mother's touch.
Yeah. And that fucking lasagna was so good, bro, and so packed with cheese and meat and cottage cheese and sauce, and I was just like, I woke up, dude, I never wake up in the morning and have dinner food.
Really?
Never. No. Not since
You actually did that?
Yes.
It's been a long time since I've done that, actually.
I have not done that since my mom was alive with my grandmother.
Really?
Yeah. And so when I got up, I was like, fuck that. I was going to eat a bowl of cereal, right? Fuck that cereal. I'm going to warm up pizzas.
And you did, really?
I put the whole thing in the oven, bro.
That is actually more of a compliment in itself than any other compliment.
I put that motherfucker in the oven at like 7 in the morning, bro, and went like on low, 170. Went back in the room, laid back down, hopped up about 9 o'clock. Went there, that motherfucker was all ooey gooey, cheesy, milky, meaty.
My mom would say 170 is a little bit too much. 150 would have been perfect, Nate.
Well, whatever, 150.
But what I'm saying, I would today. So I had the stuffed ravioli type shit. It was like spinach and
I don't like those.
So I boiled it.
No, it was like cream cheese and spinach mixed.
There's like feta cheese
shit.
and like spinach and something else in it.
Do they have the sauce on it?
No, you know me.
Sauce,
I don't know.
Yeah.
So what I did was I was like, oh man. So I took the other half that we had, and it was like probably 7 shells, right? Put it in, boiled it. Had to boil it twice because I took a shower, forgot about it. But made moisture in the house, whatever. Fuck. It's no longer dry in the house.
You went fucking moist.
Oh, I know, dude. It's funny. Well, it keeps your skin perfect. That's why you guys use that fucking cocoa butter and shit, man. That's why white people have such dry skin.
When you get older. Now, some niggas probably do still use cocoa butter. I don't even use that shit no more.
Is that why it's all upstairs in the cabinets?
That's because them young niggas was probably up there jacking off.
Oh, there's Vaseline up there, too.
There's Vaseline up there, yeah. You probably took it up there.
Fuck no, dude. Vaseline? No, you jerk off with Vaseline, then you have to spend an hour just trying to get it off your hands.
How would you know?
I know. That's why I like soft water. That's why I like soft water. You don't even need soap with soft water.
Jesus Christ.
Downtown, you have to use soap to jerk off. Come out to the country, you just sit in the shower.
For when they get their new tattoos and shit, they put that shit on there. Whatever.
But no, what I was getting to, man. Dude, I was so mad today because I went to go eat that. And I was like, oh, I need some of the feta cheese. You know? Yeah. Or no, Parmesan. The little...
I like Parm and feta.
She used so I had the crumbles, not the fine shaving.
Yeah.
Okay. And I was like, where the fuck? I know I bought so much more. She actually dumped one more tub. She uses a cup and a half of the Parmesan, right?
Uh-huh.
Should have left me with at least a cup and a half left. Okay. One full one and one half.
And?
She used all 3 in that goddamn thing just to do the texture of the goat cheese, just to make sure that I like it. Remember I told you to put in goat cheese a little bit of it? Yeah. I was so mad, and then I had to go get fucking mozzarella, put it on there, and I was like, fuck it. And I took hot sauce, red hot sauce, dump it on there, threw some sour cream down there on the plate, and then I had to throw some barbecue sauce. Oh my
Not
God.
barbecue sauce, Mark.
Oh yeah. No.
The fuck?
No, it's not like baby raised barbecue sauce.
I don't
dude.
give a fuck.
No, this shit has garlic and herb in it. Just a little bit of taste, a little bit.
Bro, I think you be actually full of shit and be making up stuff.
Anyways, it was really good.
Barbecue sauce on the goddamn
Barbecue
shells.
sauce, red hots, and also sour cream.
I get the red hot, but the barbecue sauce, nah, I'm not feeling that. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. I'm not feeling it.
Well, if it was a lobster fucking filled shit, it would have
would've
just been sour cream and hot sauce.
What?
But when you get into spinach, it gets in your teeth. You gotta especially when you got fake teeth, man.
No,
that
that's when I do like I like hot sauce on all greens.
I do too.
Except for a cold
cheese
salad.
and cheese.
But if you're gonna cook spinach or collard greens, turnips, whatever, turnip greens and stuff like that, mustard greens, yes, I gotta have hot sauce in it.
What is a mustard green?
It's a fucking green.
I know what it is, but I mean,
it has okay. Mustard greens has a little yellow tinge to it, and it has like a mustard flavor, almost.
see now collard greens, I love that shit.
Yeah, everybody
I do.
does. Everybody
With a
does.
little bit of butter.
Everybody
That's
does.
one thing I won't
No,
put hot sauce.
fucking
Butter, I like it.
So you're just gonna saute it? No, we stew ours.
Oh yeah, she doesn't
with
stew
smoked
it.
meat.
No, she puts a lot of oil in it and butter, and she cooks
Like
it that
olive
way,
oil?
very low,
Okay.
simmering, but with the top on
Okay.
in the pan.
And
And
just put garlic in
it
there?
takes a longer to do that than it does. It takes like 3 times as long to do that than it actually does the steak. I mean, I'm coming in doing 5 minutes on each side, blah blah blah, or 3 minutes on each side. I'm
Yeah, because
like,
you like your shit with a little pink in it, right?
I'd like mine pink. She likes hers well done.
Me too.
Yeah, I like mine medium rare.
No, I
But-
like mine well.
So
I might try medium well, but I have to have well.
But with those collard, I mean, dude, I'd rather have that over spinach or anything else.
Yeah, I don't
Except asparagus. I do like asparagus.
I don't like asparagus, but I can give a fuck less about spinach too, unless if it's sautéed with butter and garlic, and I'll eat it. I'll eat it then. But some people don't know how to make fucking spinach, so I just rather not. Yeah, I'd rather eat
It's
it in
too
a
mushy
salad.
sometimes.
I just rather eat it in a salad, like mix the spinach, the baby spinach.
Mixed spinach,
and
that's
shit
all my
in
mom.
the salad.
Yeah, that's all she buys.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
mixed spinach. It has to
Yeah.
be 50-50 cut.
Yeah,
period.
yeah, just mix it in with.
But
the
when you
salad.
do collard greens, man, collard greens is like one of those things. It's weird that I even like them. But when I had them in the South, oh my God, and then I had them up here, dude, you still get that crispness, but it just goes down almost like soup if you make them correctly. I mean, it just tastes good. I mean, it's
stewed.
Yeah, it's fucking delicious.
Well, so you have to boil your smoked meat first till it gets tender, and then you put your greens in.
See, my mom always did it
And your
separated.
onion or your turnip, cut up your turnip, or I always put an onion in my shit, so I quarter that bitch.
You're not gonna taste anything without an onion with mine, but it's got to be my mom's. It's got to be sweet onion. Me, I'm a big more of a white onion.
A Vidalia. I
Yeah,
like Vidalia. I
yes.
like all onions.
I do too, but she likes the one with the. She likes the sweet, and then she likes the one with the purple around it.
Yeah,
I like the white onion.
They're called a red onion.
Is it red onion?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I like the white onion too. White onion is my favorite.
It's got a little bit more crispness
But-
to it, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it holds up better.
It beats, yeah,
But
and especially in stews and stuff like that.
I like all onions though. I like the ones with the fucking stalk on it. What do you call them?
Oh, green
The
onions. Yeah.
I love those.
Or
too.
scallions. They call them scallions too.
Scallions, yeah, the scallions
yeah.
connect to it. The Mexicans, they make that with your plate. They grill them and put them in with your tacos and shit, or whatever you order with red beans. I mean, not red beans, refried beans, rice, and then the grilled jalapeno and the grilled.
Yeah,
green
exactly.
onions.
It mixes up really well.
Yeah.
So now I do have to ask you this. Because I know how I prefer them. I only like the white part of the green onions, unless I'm rolling it in like
No,
ham and cream
I will
cheese or
chop
some
up
shit
the
like
green
that.
part, and I will put that on because the tacos already have white onions on them.
Yeah.
But I will chop up the green part of the stalk, the scallions, and I will add them on there to it too. But I'm gonna eat that fucking bulb off that green onion, especially when it's grilled.
Oh, so you eat the
soft.
bulb with the little hairs on it? Or are you talking about the white piece? Because there's a little bulb on it.
Yeah,
You're talking bulb?
That's
or
what it's
just
called. The bulb. The onion.
Where the white is.
The bulb.
Where the white is.
Yeah.
But at the end of it, that's the bulb. And then it's got a few hairs on it, and you just slice that a little bit. It's roots. You never noticed it, did you? You just cut it off, and then you're on to the
You're
races.
talking about eating hair off balls.
You just completely fucked that up, man.
What the fuck?
No, Oh my God, the ball of the onion, the root of the onion.
The ball of yes. Okay,
It's a ball.
Mark. Yeah. Okay, Mark. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna eat that motherfucker. Like I'll take a bite of that. I'll take a bite of my taco.
Yep.
A bite of the green onion. The bulb.
The bulb.
Yeah. And a bite of the grilled jalapeno. Bam! Best bite on the planet.
Now, do you do it with a little bit of bacon on it?
No,
You know, with
bacon.
jalapeno?
Fuck no. No, the jalapeno was just a grilled jalapeno.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah. You bite the taco, you bite the jalapeno, you bite the onion.
Seeds and all.
And yeah, I'm eating that motherfucker. I love the seeds. That's where the heat
Yeah,
is.
until you get one that's really fucking.
No, fuck that. That's what I
When
want.
it's really ripe, you're like, whoa.
That's the way I want it to do. I want it to burn my asshole in the morning.
See, I don't like that, man.
So when I'm taking
That's
a
where
shit,
you need a
when I get up in the morning and take a shit, I feel alive.
Oh, by the way, my uncle gave me a website for you today. $34 a month for 6 months. You'll get a bidet and they'll come in and they'll actually install it for you.
Thank you, Unc. Thank you, Brock.
So, yeah, he we could get on it after this. He was like, you got to tell Nate, just because he didn't come on Wednesday, you tell him I'm going to stay true. And he was forceful, too, because he was stoned as fuck. He was so forceful, and I was just like, I felt like you outside. All of a sudden, I knew exactly how you felt.
Bro, if I put that bitch on there, my girl won't never come out the bathroom. That bitch will be in there, nothing like 30 going north.
That's all you got to do when you're laying on the couch and don't want to go in there.
Yeah.
You just say, hey,
no,
go
I ain't
in
no,
the
don't
bidet.
want to. Ain't no such thing as don't want to go in there. I always want to go in there.
Well, yeah, but you don't want to give it to her like you said.
No, I'm just talking.
So just tell her to go to the bidet.
Yeah.
No, but I guess, yeah, they have a website, and yeah, it was off of Shark Tank. It's like $34 a month.
Yeah.
And you just pay it. After 6 months, it's paid off. And then, but they send it to you while you're
Now,
making
hold on.
payments.
What if you don't pay it? Will they come back and get it?
I'm sure they're not going to fucking come confiscate your fucking They'll probably just give it to you and send you a collection bill.
That'd be like coming to get some fucking old tissue.
Oh, man. Dude, no.
Yeah, you know.
Do that. That's like saying, okay, I got a bed on consignment that's brand new, and saying, okay, guys, after a year, I'm defunking on payments. Come get all that shit, all the stains and everything. I'm sure somebody else is going to want to sleep in this motherfucker.
That part. Shit, me.
God, man. So, your son's birthday, man, 33.
Yeah, man, he's 33 today, man. My oldest son, man.
You know what I was just thinking about that?
Yep, I didn't know, and see, I didn't know that, I kind of figured, but my son, he the type of motherfucker, my son, he love money. So, I thought his ass was at work today, but I guess he took it off because his old lady wanted to take
You
him
said
off.
that. He never takes work off.
He never takes
Ever.
off work.
Yeah.
No, that motherfucker, he going to work. He don't give a fuck. He
Good for
going to
him,
work.
though.
Rain, sleet, snow, shine, that nigga in there. He going to work.
You gotta love
And
that, though.
I do.
Yeah.
And, well, fuck, he's got 3 kids. Shit, 3 little ones. And an old lady, so shit, goddamn, he got to go get that money.
Mm-hmm.
But,
So you're happy for him that he finally took a day off?
well, I wouldn't say happy for him. I'm just happy for him. It's his birthday and he enjoying himself with his family.
Well, you know what was funny? I didn't know Max and him were the same age.
Yeah.
Exactly the same age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you I've been knowing your brother, bro, since he was fucking 13, 14
I didn't put
years old.
2 to 2 together until you said that earlier.
Yeah.
33. And then I was like, whoa. Max and I.
Yeah.
Shit.
Because you're 10 years older than him, right? 11 years? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's 2024. Yeah, so I turned 25 this
So
year.
I just said, I'm
24 this year.
not going to, I texted him and told him happy birthday because I don't want to bother him too much because, you know, with his old lady, whatever, you probably going to get some.
He's gonna have some fun.
He might have some fun tonight.
Especially if you took the day off.
Yeah. So.
He already had fun. He already had fun.
I'll call him because he has the weekend off. I don't know if he's going into work or not, but because that nigga he'll do that. And so I'm going to call him in the morning or early afternoon and see if he wants to go to dinner. I'll take him to dinner.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, yeah, and it was funny how you told Jess, too. You were like, oh, no, it's just him and I. You made that abundantly. It's just
I
him and
told
I.
it to Kim.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you. Oh,
That was
okay.
his mom.
That's what I was confused about.
Yeah, that
okay.
was his mom. That was just Jessica.
See, that's why I said earlier when I said you're
No,
his
this-
father.
this-
No,
this-
that's what I said.
This
Remember
motherfucker,
Sway.
she want me to. Oh, Kim, crazy man. She
You're
got.
trying to backdoor your shit again.
She got problems. She ain't never gonna stop. As much
I
as
know.
she admits that or thinks that or says.
You gotta
but
like her consistency though,
No.
because that's what you've been telling me.
No.
Leave. No matter what, if I love
No.
if I love a woman, you told me this, and it's online. You said Mark, if I love a woman, I'll tell you right now what I do. I would always be at her house, blah, 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 and you just kept going. It's the same. It's kind of
but
a
I don't
reversal.
love Kim, though.
I know.
I love Jessica.
You know what? They might not love us when we go there.
I love Jessica. I have love for Kim. She's the mother of my children. But I don't love her. I'm not in love with her. I love Jess, and I'm in love with Jess.
I know. But what I'm saying is when
But
you're
yeah,
in
no.
love...
When I was telling you that,
yeah.
when I was telling you that, she got mad at me about Kim, and I ain't mess with you. No, I'm done. I'm leaving you. Bitch, you crazy? You ain't going nowhere. You think it's that easy? That's what I was saying.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said I'll be at your house.
Oh,
bitch.
okay. Now I see
on
what
your
you're
door,
saying.
leaving. I'm gonna be on the verge of stalking you. Remember, I told you that.
Yeah.
I said I'll be on the verge of stalking your ass because I'm gonna leave.
I remember because you asked me if I had a PPO on me, and I'm like, "What? Are you kidding me?"
Yeah.
Like, why would I have a PPO?
No, because I ain't gonna let her go that easy. You ain't just finna leave me that easy.
With Jess.
Yeah, you're not finna just leave me.
But that's what
easy.
she's doing to you. Kim's doing to you because she doesn't want you to leave her.
I'm already gone.
It's the same way, but
I've been
it's
gone
vice versa.
for years.
I know, but it's the same thing.
She
loves
need to
you.
calm the fuck down. Go find you another nigga.
Yeah. Well, I'm about to find
Kim
out if I have to find another
and
bitch.
I said this before to you too. She don't really want me. She just don't want me to be happy with another woman.
Well, I did actually. It was funny. I went to bed very early, like I told you, and you went to bed early too. But
yeah,
I would have loved to talk to you
down
because
right here on the couch late last night. Well, it wasn't that damn late, but it was early for me because I'd be up till 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, fucking around with my girl and shit and watching movies and shit. So last night though, and then I dozed off, went to sleep. Her and her homegirl was in here. Her homegirl was in here doing her hair, and
sorry guys.
yeah. So she whatever. She went to go take her homegirl home, and then came back and woke my ass up. I was like, and you know how I'm Mark. I hate to get woke up.
Oh, dude, you hate it.
I hate it. I hate to break my sleep. I can't stand it. But for her, I'll make the exception to the rule.
Yep. Well, it's funny because last night I'm glad that you went to bed and I didn't call you because before I went to bed, I actually was talking to my attorney and I was like, "Hey, can you look something up real quick?" He goes, "Oh, I didn't know what you want me to look up." I said, "Yeah." What have they been doing? And he's like, "Dude, absolutely not a fucking thing." I said, "Should I even ask you this question?" He goes, "You don't have to." I was like, "Thank you." And yeah, she still has. And she's probably gonna see this later, but she still has. He goes. After that, he goes, "Mark, just go on here really quick. Look at her Facebook." And I was like, "Fuck, I don't remember Facebook." He's like, "Here you go," and I put it on. She has it closed off completely, and she still has the same goddamn broken heart that was 2 years ago on her fucking Facebook page, but everybody locked out. And he's like, "Now you know." And I was like,
"What the fuck do you have to talk to your lawyer about that for?"
"Oh, because we were talking about other shit. I had questions for him, and fuck, your best friends are lawyers, your doctors, and an accountant."
No, them the motherfuckers you cannot lie to.
What, the attorneys or the doctors?
The attorneys, doctors, and accountants.
Oh, doctors
You don't lie to them, but you keep it 100 with them so they can get your shit together.
Actually, I had a buddy ask me about that. I told him.
You'll be better off lying to your mama than lying to them.
Oh, see, doctor's going to find out no matter what.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So is the other two.
And actually, John, one of my good friends, one of my only friends down in Texas that I really like you stupid asshole. And I never see him. But no, he asked me, he goes, "You really tell your doctor the truth?" And I was like, "Why? He's going to find out anyways when he does a fucking blood test."
Yeah.
He's like, "You really told him that you do this shit?" And I'm like,
no, that's
why?
Like,
what are you talking about?
Like, not lying to your doctor and your lawyer and your accountant is some of the most important shit you cannot do.
Well, and that's what
you don't want to fucking lie to neither one of them.
I told John, I said, "John, would you rather lie to him and then all of a sudden he administers something when you're going to surgery or some stupid shit?
Yeah.
And then you die because you didn't tell him?"
Well, not only that, but you can lie to him, tell him what you want to, but when the results come back, shit, it ain't no going around it. There ain't no way around it.
You look even more stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, quit being a fucking idiot. You can't be an asshole your whole life with everything.
I'm glad you said that because you can't.
Real shit. You can't.
Motherfucker.
I'm just saying, it's just some shit you just don't do. Like, fuck it. Just be honest. Get the shit out the way. Be thorough. Yeah. And then that way, they know how to
take
know
care
how
of your shit.
exactly.
You know?
Yes. Yeah.
If you sit there and you lie to him, now you got him looking for shit he shouldn't be looking for because you sitting up here lying and shit. And then when he finds some shit and he's like, why in the fuck didn't you tell me this? You had to know this.
See, that's funny. I'm so happy you said that. And Charlie, I'm sure that you're happy that he said that too because you're going to see this. But Charlie actually asked about that. He was like, does he lie to his doctor? And I'm like, I highly doubt it.
Fuck no.
I highly doubt it.
No,
but then I told him too as well. I said, you don't do shit. You drink.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
And that's, yeah.
That's it.
I mean,
and
literally,
that's it.
He always thought those were joints, you know that? And I was like,
Did he?
have you ever seen a guy smoke a joint with a fucking filter on it?
Yeah, with a tip.
Nobody rolls that shit because you got to break it up. He's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, you got a point there. I'm like,
It's
no,
a
he
wood tip black him out.
He could not believe that you. And he saw. I blew it up for him. The wood tip. And he goes, oh my god.
It's a cigar.
I'm like, do you really think if he's smoking a joint, he's just gonna sit there and not even light it for a while?
Yeah, and then I'd be like, I'd be at
and
your
then it
mom's
goes out.
house fucking smoking a joint. Come on now.
Well, that wasn't on, but just like our
No,
stuff here,
I wouldn't dare.
Yeah.
I wouldn't dare, even if I did smoke weed, which I don't. But if I was at your
You don't
mom's
even like
house,
it though.
No, I don't like it. And I used to when I was young, but I don't like it.
But that was our first
And-
thing, though.
Yeah. But
That was our rebel
I wouldn't
stuff.
dare disrespect your mom by fucking. I'm not, by blowing a fucking blunt or a joint in her house. That'd be dumb as fuck.
Well, you don't do it in the house, anyways. We
Yeah,
can
no,
go outside.
you go
It's not a
outside,
big
yeah.
deal. Yeah, but
Yeah, but still, I still wouldn't. Like, mom couldn't smell it. She'd smell the weed.
no, she doesn't mind if you smoke around her.
Well, I
She
wouldn't.
really doesn't.
I wouldn't.
It's a respect thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't. I just wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't do it.
Because I know how many times my mom was actually saying to me, she's like, you can just come upstairs. And I'm like, Mom, I'd rather just take a couple hits real quick if I really need it, and then I'll come up to see you. But
Well-
you're going to know because I'm going to tell you.
Well, in your
You know?
instance, motherfucker, with your issues and shit you got going on, that shit probably makes makes your body feel a little bit better.
No, that because I don't take pills. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't take the pain pills.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about the weed.
Oh, the weed does make. Sometimes it gets me way too high, though. As you know, fuck. I mean, I've talked to myself in the mirror, going, "Man, you overfucked yourself on this one."
Yeah.
Shit, you got to drive and go get some booze or something.
Yeah. So you know what we need to do right now?
What's up?
We need to shut down for a minute because we've been rambling a little too long, and then have a couple drinks. And
Right,
then
we're actually right at an hour.
Good,
We're
and
right at an hour.
get back on in a little while.
Hey guys, we'll be back in a little bit. And Nate, you want to say anything real quick?
I want to say, eat out my butt.
Well, there you fucking have it.
No, I just want to say to my baby Jess, I love you, baby. I miss you, and hope all is well with you. I just talked to her a little minute ago, but yeah. And that's it. That's a happy birthday to my son.
I was just gonna say that.
Happy birthday to my son. I hope you're enjoying your day. You have a good day. You and your old lady, y'all have fun, and make sure you enjoy yourself. Happy birthday, baby.
Man, and happy 33rd.
Yeah.
Man, shit.
My son, 33 years old. That's crazy.
And I said to you earlier, man, do you remember when we were 33?
Yeah.
But you were 30. You were 36. I was 33.
Yeah.
But dude,
bitch, when I was
seriously,
33, you was 30. But I
Even
remember,
worse.
I do remember my 30s.
oh
yeah.
shit. Anyways, guys, we'll be back in a little bit, and hope you enjoyed Charlie today earlier. But oh my God, you guys know that I'm not even gonna be part of that stuff. Nor is Brock. But hey, you know what I'm gonna say. You know what I'm gonna say. You want to start it?
Don't die.
But stay fucking alive.